Time to time, we all feel like we are wasting our life. You know that moment when you feel like you are the most worthless human being out there? First of all, you woke up around afternoon. All what you did since then is watching Netflix, chilling on the couch, and scrolling down your Instagram. You're not motivated to do anything meaningful. That doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. You're just procrastinating. Even though that you know that's absolutely wrong, but for some reason you can't get up your lazy ass and do something. I have good news for you. You're not the only one like that. I had the same problem and thankfully I figured it out. And that's why here in this video I will share with you 4 strategies to never feel like that again. First of all, manage your sleep. Sleep is underrated. You might not realize that, but sleep has the biggest impact on your productivity. The most important part of you is your brain. The more efficient it functions, the more productive you get. But what does that has to do with sleep? A lot. When you're sleeping, your brain reorders all the information that it has been receiving throughout the day. In other words, it takes it out from the basket and puts it in the right shelves. That's why when you wake up, you feel fresh because all information has been moved to your long-term memory. And now you're ready to receive new information. But when you sleep at different times, wake up at different times, it gets difficult for your brain to manage all that information in your brain. And with that mess, you will feel tired, lazy, and you start procrastinating. It takes 3 days to set up your sleeping routine and make sure you sleep at night. You will suddenly find yourself excited every morning. Secondly, get something done. Nothing feels more demotivating than trying to work for the whole day but not getting anything done. When I hustle for hours but nothing seems to work, when I try to finish that project but I end up achieving nothing, I could not even come up with the idea for the next video, leave alone writing the script for it. I feel worthless by the end of the day because it seems like I have simply wasted my day. To compensate that, I try to get at least one thing done to avoid that feeling. That's why I head to the gym every night and work out for an hour because that makes me feel like I have done something productive today. Build a habit that will give you a feeling of achievement and make sure you practice it every day, like reading a chapter of a book or going for a jog every morning. So regardless of how unproductive your day is going to be, at the end of the day, you will not feel like you wasted your day. And thirdly, leave your room. I remember when I just got into the college, my most unproductive days were the weekends. These were the days when I would procrastinate more often and would feel like I'm wasting my life. It was like a mystery for me, but gladly I figured it out. Look, during the working days, I would go to the class, meet my friends, I would constantly change my location and meet different people. But during the weekends, I wouldn't pretty much leave my room. I would wake up in my room, have a breakfast in my room, work in that room, watch a movie in the same room, exercise in that room. That has created within me the feeling of loneliness and anxiety. Never let your bedroom to become your own room. Try to go out more often, hang out with friends, go for a walk. That diversity will fill you with energy. And lastly, you are what you eat. What we often neglect is the impact of the food we eat. You see, you are what you eat. Of course, your brain is mostly made out of water, but it also has fats, protein, amino acids, and glucose. And each of these components has a direct effect on your mood and the level of energy. So if you are feeling tired and procrastinating, that might be a direct result of the food you just had. If you're struggling to fall asleep at night, it could be because of that drink you had an hour ago. So don't be surprised to feel lazy if you're constantly drinking soft drinks and eating sweets. Don't consume every garbage that seems delicious. Cut out on the sugar because it's as bad as alcohol. You have no idea what a horrible negative effects it has. Be careful of what you are eating and you will find yourself feeling much better. It's normal to feel down time to time. That's part of our nature. But with these tips, you can significantly reduce that and make your life much more interesting. Remember, you are in charge of your emotions. You just need to have a healthy lifestyle. And now it's your turn. What do you think? How often you feel like you're wasting your life? And what do you usually do about it? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, hit that like button if you have enjoyed this video. And if you don't want to miss the next video, then hit the subscribe button and the bell besides it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.